Drake, man, get them reps, man. It's important they get these reps right now. We
Yeah,
got
them
the
young boys, let them young boys go and do what they gonna do.
right, right. But yeah, that was week one, pretty much week one. Man, just a little rundown of week one like that. Now we just go dive into a little bit more impactful of conversation. But just self love, man. Just appreciating self love. Hearing today's times. Not everybody, but man, just a lot of people just are looking for that extra motivation. Can't find that motivation within. What you think about self love? Tay, how important? Like you personally, do you spend a lot of time just making sure you know,
Yeah, I mean,
balance yourself out?
self love is definitely important because I mean, I it's true, bro. If you don't love yourself, can't nobody else love you, bro.
Mhm.
People will try, but how if you ain't even loving yourself? So, I mean, it's very important to me.
Right. What's some of the things that you do to basically just keep yourself up today, as far as like keeping yourself motivated, staying confident in yourself, stuff like that.
Uh, just constantly like trying different things, and when within trying them, like giving them my all.
Mhm.
Uh, get to myself a lot of times.
Mhm.
Just think, quiet. Just like I guess that's my meditation. Like I just be like quiet, or I might listen to certain type of music and just gather all my thoughts and 100 miles and running after that.
Right, right, right. Yeah, me personally, like I've always luckily like I always been luckily been blessed to where like I've always been self confident, self driven, self taught to a degree. Like I said, of course, I'd be sitting up at line just say like mom ain't taught me different things, stuff like that. But for the overall part, I've always been big on just like accountability within myself. Like if I'm a fail, I'm not go like I'm a fail like in a smart way, but it's gonna be like, but if I'm a fail, I'm gonna go hard at what I believe in. You dig what I'm saying? That's
Facts.
also a big part of like self love too, just having that confidence within in any situation, or also in just in life in general. Uh, but just at this moment, just in life, like you know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like for sure, like if we had more people who was self accountable and confident, a lot of different things wouldn't be happening today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of
Uh,
people look for validation. You got to find it within yourself.
right, right,
It's
exactly. That
good to have the validation, but you got to find it within yourself.
right, right, and that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Like just like I said, this is me, just not everybody. Like I said, and it's not a particular just men or women or white, black, nothing, but just from what I'm just seeing, a lot of people just like you said, try to get that validation from other places. You get what I'm saying? And just things that's not truly making them happy. You get what I'm saying on a daily basis. But I want to just show some right quick. I had found this chart and it pretty much like breaks it down on just different things to do to help out with self love, different practices and stuff like that, man. The foundation of self love right here. I'm gonna go ahead and read all of them, and then just we go touch base on a few of them right quick. The first one, mental health, uh, focusing on stress management and mental health, learning health, coping skills. How you feel about that right there, Tay?
So,
Focusing on stress management. Can you put it back up right quick?
stress management. I mean, that's kind of like what I said. Like I get to myself, and like I just gather all my thoughts. Like my brother, he was in the military. He always told me like, you get 5 minutes to be mad. After 5 minutes, nothing matters. So I use that a lot when I'm to myself, to where like whatever I'm feeling or whatever I'm thinking, 5 minutes, and then like I say, I'm back to reality now. And sometimes it might be longer, but sometimes it might be shorter. But that's just I use that a lot.
I will say this though, for that you can keep this, you can keep that up too. For that particular mental health statement right there, man. At the same time though, man, you got to be a strong person too, though, Tay. Like for instance, a lot of people pick up a bottle or pick up a cigarette, weed, whatever the case may be, to get through a mental, collapse at that moment. But in reality, you really not, getting over it. You get what I'm saying? You just putting it to the side at that moment. So
Nah,
basically what I'm
facts.
saying
Can't
is
overlook it.
you can't basically what I'm saying is just really take some time to just put down. It shouldn't take the liquor or the drugs or whatever the case may be. Really take some time to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere. If you got to be somewhere alone, go somewhere alone. But whatever it is, you got to do it genuine and authentic without some drugs and stuff like that. That's just in my opinion. Uh, self-discovery, learning your likes, developing goals, hobbies, and
Interests that make you happy.
That makes you happy. How you feel about that?
I mean, like that give you something to look forward to.
Right.
Like having goals,
New hobbies.
hobby stuff like that, give you
Right.
stuff to do.
Right.
Those are also stress relievers, could take your mind off it, whether it's hooping, working out,
Right.
different stuff like that. Just shopping, whatever, whatever your vice may be.
Right.
But I think it's good. I think it's great, actually.
Yeah, right. No, that's important. Like I said, what they do is they just keep you from, this is the thing I don't like. I don't like that we feel like we gotta go to the clubs. You get what I'm saying? To be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in reality, that's not.
I mean, some people like to party though.
No, but what I'm saying is though, like, but what I'm saying is when you saying like I gotta be around people, basically what I'm saying. Like, and you do got some people like I gotta be around people, but at the same time you got some people who force they self. You get what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, I ain't got nothing to do. Damn, I'm super bored. I'm single. I gotta go out.
Now that sound like out of more so out of desperation, but I think some people do. Like, I think some people are strong enough or smart enough intelligently to know that they don't necessarily need people for certain things, and certain people they do. And I don't knock them. As I'm getting older, I'm learning to understand like why that be, because how you might be as a person might be what that person needs. So that's why they might hang on to you.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Because, they might look up to you or willing to follow you because they, trust your judgment. So, I mean, it's just how you look at it.
Even with the developing goals, with that self-discovery, I mean, and that's why I'd be say, like, with me, like, that's one thing for sure, like, I'm grateful for is being creative. Like, I don't have a moment where I'm bored. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm always thinking, like, what could I do that can be beneficial to me, the company also, but make me happy at the same time. So it's a great feeling also when you can be creative for yourself, apply, think of something, apply it, and then put it to work. All right, let's get to the next one. Self-talk. Changing the way you talk to and about yourself, working the voice in your head. Changing the way you talk to and about yourself.
We talk about that all the time.
All the time. Always speaking positive. Like, I always speak positive. Like,
never down talk yourself. Stop calling yourself stupid when you make a mistake, because you're human. You're going to make mistakes.
Right. Stop saying what you can't do, what you won't do, and stuff like that. Like,
just speak more positivity. Speak more energy. Speak more life into yourself.
Right. Yeah, because what you telling the body, what you telling the brain is definitely go, react just like that. You get what I'm saying? From that.
If you tell yourself,
Self-care, which is very important. Making the time to meet your needs as best as you can. Spending time on your hobbies and interests. On my soul. Self-care, I got a thing, Sunday self-care, where I always just talk about how important that is. Just I take that day for myself and literally just, like I said, do stuff that make me happy. Work out, like I said, my smoothie. Me personally try to go hoop a little bit. Now I'm back hooping nowadays. Talk to my mama, stuff like that. Family, talk to my brother. We talk a lot. Football on Sundays. And like I said, and work on the content, man. So I definitely take them days and for that self-care, like I said, pray. Like I said, work on my body, like I said, man. So self-care definitely important, man. Definitely important.
Yeah, I got to do that more. I be so busy trying to make it happen where I don't hardly have no time besides if I force myself to have some time. And that'd be hard when you so used to just being on go.
Right. Okay. If you want to take, you read the next one. Boundaries,
what they say.
Cultivating healthy communication.
Cultivating healthy communication and boundaries in your relationships. Give and take.
Ooh, what you think about that? Cause like that's a situation to where it's like you said, what type of conversations are you having with your partner? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's important. That matters. That matters.
I understand that with people. Period.
Yeah.
With your relationships with your people. If you got a significant other, brother, sister, mother, co-workers.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying just like them conversations that they have, like for instance, like you gotta protect your energy. Basically, what I'm saying.
Nah, you definitely
basically, what I'm saying, like for instance, the type of you can put the camera on us. The type of stride that we on, like even right now, like we don't want to talk about no bullshit. Like,
Nah,
you get what I'm saying? Like we
don't got the time or the energy for it.
Right.
Because, I mean, how I look, and I don't mean to cut you off, how I look at it is like the odds is already against you.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
We know stuff is already going to be hard, so it ain't no sense in making it harder on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just believe that's crazy. And I done been guilty of that before, so I had to learn to stop doing it. Like, things going to be hard. It's just about how you, the solution.
You got to keep right.
Just basically the solution. Like,
But I'm saying, do you create those boundaries though?
Yeah.
Like I said, even with communications with people. So like I said,
it's a respect. Like, it's all respect. Like, boundaries is the same. It's respect to me.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And what you comfortable with, what you comfortable talking about, and to who you talking about it to who, and who you talking to. Oh, you know what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I get what you. Come on now, big tongue. Come on.
Bad.
All right, you can pull up. We can go over the last one right quick. All right. And then we got, this big one. Self-acceptance. Accepting that you do not have to be perfect to be worthy of love. Man, basically, you know what that means. I mean, basically, that just be you. Be comfortable being yourself. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm still big on accountability, though. Like, be yourself for sure. But just don't jump the gun on everything. You get what I'm saying?
No, you got to take accountability. I mean, that's personal. Like, you can't. How can you grow if you're not willing to take accountability?
Right. Do you think? How do you feel about people who? But it seems like to me nowadays, like the people who be themselves have the most problems.
Yeah, because they ain't trying to fit in. You're not trying to fit in. You're not keeping up with everybody. Like 1,000 people doing this, you doing that.
Right.
I mean, that's how I am. I don't care what everybody else doing or how they move. That's y'all. Move at y'all pace. I'm going to move at my pace.
Yeah. And it's like, why is it a problem? Like, why is it a problem that when somebody stand on principles or morals and really walk it and talk it, that it's a problem?
A lot of people are followers, bro.
Yeah. Mom, and
then they not following the right stuff at that.
Right. And then that dives right into our next conversation. You can go ahead and take that down. But that go ahead and just goes right into what we want to talk about next. Is just, man, role models. Like, just in today's time, like I'm gonna keep it real. Like, even though I'm a leader and stuff like that, we don't have too many role models. You dig what I'm saying? Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? And like we said, that's why we talked about self-love. That start with self-love first off. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't be no leader if you don't have no confidence in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't work on yourself. How can you give positive information or, try to lead the way and you don't even work on yourself?
And in order to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact too, though.
You have to.
Mm-hmm.
So I just believe in that.
Yeah. And no, just talk about it. Just elaborate that on a little more right quick.
Well, what you mean as far as like with the role models and stuff?
Mm-hmm. I'm not being a good follower to be a good leader.
Oh, like as far as that? Like, I mean, if you're not willing to follow direction, how are you gonna be willing to give out direction?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not willing to listen, take heed, make the necessary steps, how do you expect somebody gonna follow your steps?
Right.
So I'm just, I just believe in that. I don't believe you just come out. Like, you can always have the leader qualities, but you have to learn from somewhere.
What makes a person a role model, you think?
Me personally, it's how you carry yourself. To me personally, it's how you carry yourself and how you portray your life. But I think in these days, it's more so your status.
Right. If you got the bag.
Yeah.
Right. If you got the bag, you the role model.
You could be a figure, but and I mean, I don't agree with it. You could be a figure, but people feel like just because you're a figure, you're a role model, and that's not always true.
No, me important. And that's why, like, for instance, that's why, like, social media, like, that's like super important to me because, like I said, the type of stuff that we say on the internet, like a lot of people like to, say it's games and stuff, but a lot of us, really mean that, bro. Like, we're even starting from the internet, like we so more focused on being funny, being seen that we not even. I'm just being real. You don't see too many videos of people working with their kids like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you just don't see it, bro. Like, and that's my biggest thing. Like, everything we do should be for the kids right now, and we done forgot that. Like, we want the kids to grow up faster than they age. Like, right now, like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, you also gotta kind of attribute that to the times what's going on. I mean,
But it ain't acceptable though. I'm
It,
not the
it,
type
it's
person. I'm
not.
not the type
It's
person to
not.
where it's
But I
like times
mean,
done changed to where it's like I bet so that's what it is. Like throw a phone or a laptop in front of your kids if they yelling, and that's for every. They ain't just for no particular race.
you
I'm
saying
just
like even as far as discipline?
that's role. I'm saying that's how you setting the tone as a role model. I'm saying like how we go. I'm saying that's how we set the tone to make sure our kids or even our peers. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Even as grown people, they look at certain things that other people do and they be like, damn, I might need to try that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, that just motivated me.
That's why I say good characteristics, how you carry yourself,
Mm-hmm.
how you handle yourself when you out in public, how you treat your family, different stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like like I said, the examples that we leave, like I said, just what we posting on social media, all that type of stuff like matters, bro. Like and we gotta take heed to it. If you could, I just want to show this one little video right quick, and I just want to show this just to show like, and shout out to Alexis Franklin. But I just want to show this just to show like good characteristics, good traits. Like this something that a kid remember, go remember forever. You know what I'm saying?
That's live right there.
It's getting ready for school. Got a Monday chest up there, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, Thursday, the Friday, and like that. Like I said, good characteristics. Like I said, that's just type of stuff that we need more positive stuff. Like this to show the kids.
That's
like I
way
said,
to be neat too.
Yeah, it is. It's just so many great things to point out in this, and I'm basically want to show that because social media is the way nowadays. And that's why I say what we post is important. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like what our kids seeing us do, that's what they go do. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you gotta be mindful. You definitely have to be mindful.
Right. And that's why I say, and on the men part, like what can we do better? Like where you think, and I know we said money, but I'm saying I mean that's like obvious, but like where else like did we fall? And it's still a chance, but like right now it's looking bad.
Mental.
Mm-hmm.
Mental, because to me it all starts with mental. I always firmly believe in that regardless of what your money look like your mental. If your mental in the right place, then I feel like, that makes you suitable to lead in certain aspects if your mental not right, and then that boils back down. If you're not right within yourself, how can you be right for others? So I think more so that.
Man, me personally, I don't think people really care to be role models nowadays, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just think
people
about
just want clout. They
Right.
don't care about no role model.
Right.
Hell nah, people don't care about being
Right.
a damn role model.
Right. No, but that's why I'm saying about me. But me, and that's why I say like, me personally, like I said, I don't rock with it. Like I said, I know a lot of people, live by that method. You only got one life to live. But at the end of the day, another thing, legacy. A lot of people really don't care about legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, people care about the right now.
Right, the right now. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for me personally, it's just we gotta be better role models for these kids. Just the rate that we going, man. As far as like the gun violence, all that type of stuff, man. Like it's crazy. Like the youngins don't want to hear us talk. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't hearing nothing.
They not hearing us talk, and it's like to a degree. How can you blame them? You know what I'm saying? As parents, we're not spending enough time with them on the weekends. You get what I'm saying? We out every week. We gotta take accountability, Tay. Gotta take accountability, bro.
That's why I say like it's like me, personally, like, and I can understand this even from a woman's standpoint, bro. Stuff be kind of like, and this might sound like an excuse, but stuff be kind of hard because okay, you gotta provide on one end, so you can't say how your hours and stuff gonna be, so you got that aspect. Then you still, like you say, you have to be there for them. Then you still want to have a, peace of mind and do certain stuff. So I think you have to find a balance, but it's not always easy. Especially if you're not just a person that work and you actually trying to like own a business and stuff like that. It might cause you to have to spend a lot of time.
That's different. That's different. That's spending your time.
If you just not doing nothing, that make you full of shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's a difference. You spending your time wisely. No, I'm talking about the motherfuckers who working, getting off during the day, not working 18-hour shifts like that. And I'm saying spending the weekends every single week for 3, 4, 5 weeks, going out of town, but just by themselves and stuff like that. I'm saying like, where the time that we spend with the kids, and people think you got to take them to the zoo or stuff like that. No, what about the at home stuff? Like, what we doing at home? You get what I'm saying? Like,
But then you got to think, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of single parent homes. Then there's a lot of stepfather, stepmama homes, different stuff. So, I mean, it's a lot of different dynamics. Me personally, like, I have my opinion about certain stuff, but I understand it. Like, it's, stuff just different depending on your situation.
Right, right. No, I get it too. I like I say, I ain't, trying to, too harsh, but it's like
Nah,
I said,
I mean,
it's
you
just,
got you could,
like I said, it's just obvious though, bro. Like when somebody just moving careless and on some like man fuck it shit. Like you get what I'm saying? Like we got these babies out here.
Like you ever seen The Pursuit of Happiness?
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? You seen like Will Smith his whole see how like
his
really
intent.
fucked up that was. But I'm saying though, you got a lot of people that go through that, so they might not be able to spend that time. Because shit, okay, I spend this time right here now. I gotta be here, and if I'm not here, I can't provide. So now, I mean,
no, but what I'm saying is still his intent. Like his intent was still.
Oh well, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like that's a role model. It don't matter if nobody. It don't matter what you say, because
he's striving.
Exactly.
Okay,
like I
that's what
said,
you're
it's
saying.
not
Okay.
about. It ain't about his bank account. That's not what makes a real man or just a role model. You get what I'm saying? Like. We gotta respect the grind. We gotta respect the days where they didn't have it, but still was motivated. You get what I'm saying? Still was able to, be positive around people and not be negative. You get what I'm saying? Still be able to be positive around our kids, not take it out on them. We having bad days, that type of stuff like that.
Facts.
Showing them, like I say, even getting out with the kids. Like even as men, like damn, bro, we need to start getting out more with the kids, showing them how to actually do things. You know what I'm saying? Like
But you gotta
more productive things when we got time.
Not even just that too though. Like you gotta see how a lot of the kids is set up too, bro. Because if you're not a parent that's gonna like you can force stuff and it be a problem, or you cannot force stuff and just see how stuff gonna be because kids might want to be with their friends.
Nah, see.
So what you gonna do? Tell them, come on. You gonna force them?
No, I'm not. No, it's not a force, but it's like,
I'm
damn,
just saying.
All right, bet. So with you knowing how today's times is, Tay, look, you don't want kids right now, but just say if you had a kid right now, Tay, you wouldn't be on no.
Like for instance, just this past weekend, my daughter, we were supposed to go out to eat. You want to go out to eat Saturday before my sister get you? She said, yeah, at first. Then she said, never mind. I said, you sure you don't want to go out to eat? She said, nah, I'm just going to be with Annie. I said, cool. Like, what I'm supposed to do? Force you say, nah, you ain't going with your Annie. Well, you finna go with me.
No,
and then now you frustrated with me because that's not what you wanted to do.
I'm gonna give you a different scenario. I mean, like from like this. If you had a newborn right now, and knowing what you know in 2024, how today's times is, what you know, I promise you, the way you raise your child will be different.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
saying, would it or would it not be? Why not?
I mean,
Why
my
would
mindset is different than what I was when I had my first daughter.
So that's what I'm saying. So what's some of the things, like for instance?
But also, I would know to be more set up because that play a part. If you already set up when you have a kid, then what you saying is easier to do. But if you're not already set up, that's gonna be hard.
I'm saying take the money out. I'm talking about even from a mindset, just a strategic mindset and your intent. You would already do things different. Me personally, I believe you would feed your baby better.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you're gonna always get better with time.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's being what I'm saying is your intent. You would be a great role model being that way. Me personally, it would be wrong for you to try to raise your baby any different, like to get him to conform to this lifestyle.
Yeah, nah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah.
That's what I'm saying.
You
If you
always
know
want
better,
better.
if you know better,
Yeah.
do better. That's all I'm saying. And I feel like me personally, we know better at this point. And I ain't saying force nothing on our kids, but all I'm saying is nowadays, if we at least sitting down with our kids or anybody, just sitting around with anybody and just actually communicating, showing that we care. That's what I'm saying. We doing our part. Like you said, everybody ain't gonna go with what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna rock with what you talking about. But at least you doing your due diligence. You get what I'm saying? Putting your time in better places as well. How you feel about that?
You can't get time back, so you don't want to waste time. So I'm a big believer, like what you do with your time is gonna end up how your future gonna be. So like even like me, like I be telling you, like like on the journey that I've been on, being so focused, I be bored sometimes. A lot of times, really.
Bored, yeah.
So I get bored because it's like I'm sacrificing. Like I could do certain things, but I'm not doing
That's
it.
a fact. For
Like
sure.
I have where I can go out, maybe go out to eat or go here or go do that, but I'm not doing it because of where I'm trying to get to.
That's a
So
fact.
with that comes me being bored, but then within me being bored, now I'm thinking of other ways. How can I strengthen my mind? What else is something I could do to keep me occupied to where, my idle time? So
And that's what could I say? Oh, we got a
we got
call?
a call.
All right. You live.
Yo,
Who we got?
yo,
What's
good
going
with
on,
that, bro.
brother? What's going on, brother, man?
Tell you what's up with it.
Who that?
Tell you what's up
Rico?
with it. Yep, you know it.
What's up,
What's
family?
up, Dre?
Ain't nothing. I was calling in.
What's going on? How you doing?
That's Riley.
What's up, Riley?
I'm just kind of,
Hey.
I'm watching. You asked Tay some questions about, we had a kid now where we raised him different, and I think, for myself, like absolutely, bro. And I know mainly for me, bro, is because I think exposure. I'm sorry, like when you get out of the situation you in, you see life from a different angle. I think at times, like a lot of us, we have children and we stuck in that environment, we stuck in that condition. We can't see it from a different perspective. But like people who get exposed to different things, obviously we can see that a lot of the habits and traditions that we keep are useless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think another thing, Snoop, you was like, it ain't all like it's not all about the money. I think, a lot of us we get caught up in that circle. Like, I gotta provide, and I think it gets to a point where, like with the kids, bro, it's I think the best thing we have to offer is time, bro.
There
You
you
know
go.
what I'm saying?
Right.
That's one reason I can't continue to be in the military. You make good money, bro, but you know what I'm saying, the time away from your children. And I would be lying to them and lying to myself if I told them, like, hey, this is the only way daddy could make money. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
I ain't with y'all because I got to get this money. It's the only thing I know how to do. I think we live in America with free enterprise, bro. So if I limit myself and tell them, like, hey, this is the only thing daddy know how to do, like, that sounds like an excuse to me as far as raising the kids. I do know situations are different. You got a lot of single mothers out here, bro. And sadly, society don't give them the same opportunities as men. So sometimes they have to work what they have to work. But I think, fellas, we can do a better job because oftentimes I hear dad said, I wasn't always there for my kids, man, but I always made sure they had. And I think it's important for dads to be around, bro. Like to be there with time. You know what I'm saying? And then lastly, I think especially from communities we grow up in, it's from a young age, it's told that you need to be rich, or like all our things, we aspire to be rich. I'm not saying we shouldn't have goals and be rich, but we're super money motivated.
Money motivated.
But what we don't realize is you can't skip steps. Like your kids need to learn about. It's a lot of they need to learn about. Like for myself, I ain't learned about credit. It's so many things in between. You gonna be rich, so now you get this kid who, all right, I ain't a football player, a basketball player. In our community, I'm gonna turn to drugs. Why? Because I want to have money and the most money. Where this dude could have been doing, I know it may sound stupid, but it really ain't because it's important now. Like he could be cybersecurity. The dude may be good with computers, but his parents told him, or our community told him, you need to be rich, nigga. So we with football, basketball, and the next closest thing that we see in our society that's attainable is, all right, I'm gonna go sell some. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do because I can go make a bag. When there are so many things in between, I think we gotta do a better job in our community to, meet your kids where they at. Everybody kid ain't gonna be a superstar, but you can motivate them to be the best they can be.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Best version of them.
It's a lot of stuff in between we can hit on better. It's not just go get a bag, be rich. There's so many. A dude may not be rich. He may be $100,000 dude, $50,000, $60,000 dude. But if he instilled those good morals in his kids,
there you go.
I think he's contributed more to society than that person. Yeah, that's my perspective.
Not for sure. Not for sure, Dre. That intellect should be appreciated. The hard work, like I said, the discipline, all that should be. It definitely that should get overlooked, and that's for men and women. If you got somebody around you like that, a friend, they don't have to just be in a relationship. You have to appreciate that. That should be valued more than anything. Anything.
And I agree with both sides. Like, Tay, you made a good point, too, that sometimes our hands are tied. I think the government did a good job putting us in a tough situation. So, Tay, I agree. It's like back, I would say, 20 years ago, more than ever, Tay, that was sincere. Like, look, daddies had to go do whatever they could because we just wasn't getting opportunities. But I think now it's a new time, bro. It's a million different things we could be doing. I don't think we have that same excuse to the same extent.
There you go.
Yeah.
I know it's real.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's the same excuse, but it pertains back to like knowledge and different stuff and what you was taught. A lot of stuff.
absolutely.
It's a lot of action
Yep,
out here, but you still have to know how to do it or have people around you that can show
yep.
you. If you don't have nobody that can
Agreed.
show you, once again, you gonna revert to
Agreed.
what you know what to do, whatever that may be. So
Yep.
I try not
And
to
I'm gonna
make
hit on the.
excuses for
Yep.
stuff like that, but more as I just see
Agreed.
stuff in the world, I understand it. Like, that's
I
why you
agree.
have to be blessed for if your situation is better because sometimes the chips just don't fall your way.
True, and I agree. I got one thing to add. I'm gonna get off. The last, and another thing too is like whether it's the nuclear family, bringing the mom and dad together. If that works, I get. You know what I'm saying? Relationships are fishy. Like I ain't that guy to be like, yo, deal with your baby mama, bro. Even if she listen, fam. Sometimes two people don't mesh well together, but we got a kid, right? We got to make it work. But I think a sense of community, like a collective group of people going after the same goal is super important in our community because we the only people who preach, you can't work with family. Like
Right.
I've never heard nobody else say that.
That's a
You
fact.
know what I'm saying? Like
You can't
I
work with
can't
all
work with
family,
this,
but
I
there's some
can't work
family
with no
that you
nigga.
can.
Right. That's a fact.
Yeah, so I think we gotta do better at that too, working together as a group. 'Cause
Okay.
like Tay, like you just said, you know what I mean? Because if I know something that you may not know, or you know something I don't know, we ain't gonna never get that answer if we don't spend time around each other and create a community. So yeah,
Okay. Appreciate that, my boy. Definitely. That was some great insight right there, Dre. Appreciate you, brother.
yep, all love, bro.
Love
Love
y'all.
you, family.
Be careful.
Yep.
That's Misha right there. Grace Greenleaf. Yeah, that's our girl. She made a statement. She said she disagreed. The internet is not a real place. Just because it's not posted, don't mean it's not being done. Look, you took, and I mean, like I said, we appreciate you for commenting too. Shout out to Grace. But no, what I meant by what I was saying, and the internet definitely is a real place, and people literally get created off the internet every day. We see that every day. But just because not posted means not being done. I get that. I'm not saying it can't be done behind closed doors, but what I'm saying is you don't know how the next person, not necessarily a kid, may be taking what we posting on social media. You could be playing, you could be all that. But at the end of the day, everybody nowadays is taking not everybody, but most people are taking what they seeing on the internet and running with it if it's catchy. You get what I'm saying? It don't matter if it's positive or negative.
People followers of popularity, popular stuff.
So
whether
yeah,
it's stupid or not.
Right, so it's stupid. So like I said, yeah, for sure, the internet, a lot of people do just be playing on the internet. For sure. It may not mean nothing at all, but at the same time, everybody else not thinking like that. Like I said, they literally, a lot of people are seeing what they seeing on the internet and applying it to their life. You get what I'm saying? So that's just time we living in. All right, the lines are open still, but we go ahead, get to our last segment of the day. But before we get to it, like I said, we hope you guys have enjoyed the podcast tonight. Follow our social medias, like, share, subscribe, follow our Instagrams. Let us know if you have a business, you have kids are playing sports. Like I said, send us their film, your business info. Let's set up interviews. If you do music, whatever it is, hit us up on our social medias. Let's work. Let's get to it, okay? All right?
Let's go.
Let's get to our Keep It a Buck segment. You can go. I'll go first tonight, brother, man. I'll go ahead and go first tonight.
Let's go.
Keep it a buck, Tay Boogie. Do you feel younger or older than your age?
I feel younger than my age.
Okay.
I swear I ain't gonna lie. I be having to catch myself,
Right,
bro.
right.
Because even though I'm 30, I'm still young at heart. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes from the music, even the way I just might act sometimes,
Right.
like around my family, girl or whatever, like that's
What you think is a test to that?
uh,
Just the way you feel right now. And that got something to do with that self-love, I believe.
I
we
think
talked
just I don't know, bro. Like
about. Come on now, you got
Like,
know.
no
You gotta get
pressure.
some praise to the God.
yeah,
or
no, that's what I'm
something.
saying. Like
Come on now,
I'm
it's a reason.
I'm a big believer in
It's a
God, so I
reason, bro.
mean, stuff just don't be no pressure to me.
There you go. Okay.
Like-
Let me hear something. Come on.
Nah, stuff don't be no pressure to me.
All right, let's get it.
Keep it a buck, Snoop. You think those people really stuck in space?
Who?
Didn't they say it's like 2 people been stuck up there and gonna be up there for like 2 more months, 3 months or something? You seen that? Yeah. So they did say that, right?
Let me look it up right quick.
I don't believe
So there's 2 astronauts stuck up at the International Space Station. So they were going up there. So here's the deal, though. They knew going up that they were trying out some experimental spacecraft with what's the Elon Musk?
Yeah, Elon Musk, the SpaceX stuff.
SpaceX, yeah. So they were doing a new like test flight with this new craft, and it was having like docking problems. So yeah, they kind of knew like what they signed up for. Like, hey, we're trying experimental spacecraft. We could get stuck up here.
Yeah. So like, how do they get?
So you know what that means? Hasta la vista, baby.
So
that
look,
shit over with.
Before we even move on, how would they get down? Like, I be want to know. Like, I know they get shot up,
bro. What am I doing? What am I doing up there, bro? Like, fuck that.
Like, nah, for real. How they get? Like, how would they get down safe? Like, do they just drop down?
Yeah. So they basically get in another craft and they are able to traject where they're going to land, and then as they enter atmosphere, like a big like multiple parachutes like pop out, and they typically like crash land into the ocean.
Damn. That's crazy.
So there's no like safe way of doing. I mean, it is relatively safe, relatively.
This is my thing. If, like I said, me personally, I would love to know, like, even if what that look like up there. But this is my thing, like, all that knowledge and shit like that, no matter what you put into the machines and stuff, when nature take its course, science, however you want to put it up there, if that's really how it is up there, that shit over with, bro. That shit over. Yes, sir. So that's my answer for that right there. Oh, all right. Hell. If you found out, Tay, keep it a buck, 50. If you found out the world was ending in a year from now, how would you spend your time?
Praying.
Man, Tay.
Boy, I swear to God.
Man, he's so bland, bro.
I'm keeping it, bro.
Man,
listen
come
to what
on.
you just.
We gonna pray for sure, but I'm saying, though.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I think I get all the way right. Like, I'm
he
gonna
get all the way right.
Fam.
Bro, you better get right. He told me he gonna get, bro. Get right now.
30, fam. I'm repenting for all 30 years,
bro.
And it's 1 year.
So you gonna be what? You gonna translate Muslim? What we doing?
I ain't turning nothing. I'm turning to meditate.
No, but for real though, besides though praying. No, but I'm saying, but so you would literally like convert all the way to literally like just straight prayer. No, like I'm talking about. All right, what
carpet, the rug.
What about family? All that type. Like it's like
I'm praying for them. Hope they get their souls right. We ain't got too much long.
But you ain't around them though.
We ain't got we ain't got too much long. I don't want it to rub off on me.
Bro, you is.
I'm keeping it 1,000. We ain't got long, Snoop.
Right.
A year?
A year?
Fam, you know how much stuff people done did? Fam, I'm getting right with the Lord. I got a year, fam. I promise you. Like
I think I'm gonna have mixed emotions. I'm gonna be get right with the Lord one day. I'm gonna be turned one day.
Nah, no turn.
Damn.
Not me. I got a year, fam.
Bro. You a Gemini, I'm a Scorpio,
man, we
bro.
getting
you lying,
judged.
bro.
Like you said, we know better. He gonna know that we know better.
You do right now then. Let's go.
Go where?
Nah, I'm just playing.
Nah, I ain't. The word ain't for the end right now.
But then hold on, he gets to heaven and God's like, you could have just said that in like 5 minutes and we would have been good, right? Because I would have heard your heart.
Hell no.
Yeah, come on.
No, I'm praying for my family, people, all these people that have made mistakes.
Bro, that is hilarious.
Seriously.
All right.
Snoop, keep it a buck. Would you rather have love or peace?
That's a good one, cause like I say, even though I be, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, love or peace. I'm gonna go with peace because love and in love is different. So I'd rather have peace. You know what I'm saying? Like when you dealing with love, that's like almost like a lease with most people. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? No, let me say that different. Like you can have love for pretty much anybody, cause it ain't necessarily gotta be romantic. You get what I'm saying? Like you my brother. I love you. You get what I'm saying? That's forever. You get what I'm saying? But that peace, for sure. Peace. Okay. I'd rather have peace. That was a good one though. All right. Tay, keep it a buck. What's that? This is something that's got something to do with love. Do you believe you can be in love with two people at the same time? In love with two people at the same time. In love.
I have before.
In love.
I have before.
See, here you go bullshitting.
I have before.
Yeah,
I was
here
younger.
you go bullshitting.
I have before. I was younger.
Explain. You know what in love mean, bro?
Yeah.
That's literally a commitment.
Fam, I know.
That's a commitment. So you had the same commitment, literally the same commitment to two people?
Yeah.
Which was?
I loved them both.
You some bullshit. Break it down.
What you mean?
Break it
I
down.
Do what I do for both.
In love. So
At that
still
time,
to this day, you in love with them.
Nah.
So you see what I'm
Hell
saying?
no. Hell
now, if
no.
I'm wrong, I'm not even wrong on this. I don't give a damn
That was
what y'all
long
say.
ago.
What you got to say about this? Talk to me.
That
Talk
was
to me
long
now.
ago.
I don't care what nobody say. If you can't be in love when you was 13, 14,
I
now
wasn't
that we
13,
30, you don't
14.
in love with them. Or like that don't work like that to
13
me.
and 14.
That shit not temporary. You dealing with me, it's not. That shit ain't temporary. If I tell you I'm in love with you, like
Yeah.
that shit for real. That shit real life forever. That's stamped. Talk to me. How you feel about that?
So, what was the question?
Do you feel like you could be in love with two people at the same time?
No.
Like, come on, we got like I want to hear what the comments say, Tay.
Ain't nobody said that.
What the comments say? I want to hear what somebody, and I want to hear the reason. Don't get up here and just say duh. I want to hear the reason.
Well, hold on. I guess you can. I guess you have to. So, do you mean romantically
In love? Yes.
No,
Yes.
you can't, because the person that your partner is in the current time is not going to. First of all, appreciate that you're in love with someone else, and second of all,
So you got to sympathize with
like
that.
their feelings alone,
feel
like
you.
you can't really love them, or like you can't love that second person and still be in love with the first person, because the second person is gonna be like, you don't really love me.
That's
'cause
what
it
I'm
don't,
saying,
it don't
like,
work.
that's-
They
that
can
way.
say that though, but I mean, if you love them, you love them.
All I'm saying-
I think it's crazy, but I think it's possible.
But this is what I'm saying. We play. All I'm saying is we got to understand. For me, like I said, I don't give a damn what nobody say. That when you say you in love with somebody, that's some shit forever. Like you willing to do whatever it takes. Not no crazy ass shit. Like
Yeah.
and people go to that extent because that's just who they is, and I don't knock them. I'm fucked up. But when you say you in love with somebody, you willing to make that shit
'Cause you-
work. They go push you to the edge, and
saying,
you
you-
still there for
stranger
them
things have
forever.
happened.
I mean, he listen. He is right though. Stranger things has happened. It's not even really that strange. Like I know a couple of people who are in those relationships where like homie has 3 wives.
But he not in love. But no, that's
you can't
he
say
not in
that
love
he
with
not in love.
I mean,
dude.
Hold
so-
on, can we keep it real? That's some dictating shit, bro.
So,
Them dudes
Listen,
who be
he's trying
kings
to
and shit,
tell
that is a
dudes,
lifestyle
bro.
that
Yeah.
they inherit. Like
That
they
is-
literally like have to have that many wives,
I don't
bro.
disagree.
They don't be knowing them.
But
women.
I'm
They don't
saying
fuck with
like
them like
saying,
that.
like maybe what we think of as love is just defined in a way, but like other people who grow
love.
up having, you know, their parents having like, hey, listen, I had 5 dads, or you know,
That's what
one
I
dad
be
and
trying
5
to tell
moms. You know,
Bro.
my
In love-
idea of love is different, and then you know,
But no,
I'm just saying,
in
like, that
love.
could be
like,
another-
we can have, but I'm saying in love. That's a
Yes.
different type of commitment to it.
he's
That's
got
a different type of commitment.
homie has 3 wives, and he says he loves them all, and they go, hey, he loves
trying
me.
to tell
We
He
you.
gotta
loves
know
me.
her, because I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna tell homie is a damn like you are not in
I'm
love
trying to
with
tell
all
you,
3
bro.
of them,
That's
bro.
not new under the sun.
You know,
King.
he's
I
got
ain't never,
favorites.
bro, but I ain't never disagreed
A
with
lot
that.
of
But this
kings
is what
had
I'm telling
multiple
you, Tay.
wives.
They don't even know the fucking girls. They appointed to
Yeah,
them. They
I'm just
run
saying.
through, bro. They run
How
through
you
them
know in they
girls.
leisure time when they ain't in there talking and getting to know
Hey,
each
bro,
other?
I'm telling you, found for a fact. That
You
shit
don't
be
know though,
genuine, bro. That
Snoop.
shit,
You don't
bro.
know
They treat
though.
them women terrible, bro.
Not all of them, cause I'm gonna put it like this. I see a lot of women in poly relationships that say it's
Right.
good. What you mean?
Right.
I don't want to expose certain stuff, but I'm just saying.
So
I done seen
the
it.
relationship that I know, and it, again, like I didn't even think about it then, because it's such a like on face value when you see them, like, oh, I'm going to church with these like face value, they look like me and you, right? Like they're totally normal. But then you're like, oh wait, hold on, he's got 2 other wives, and then you find out, and you're like blown away because like normally like he's just a normal dude,
But let me ask
but
you a
he's
question.
got 2 other wives.
But let me ask you a question. Does he have them 2 women because of his financial stability or because of just who he is?
No,
Well, he said he
because
was normal.
Like they, like the wife, the original, the OG wife, and him, they were like on the rocks and about to break up, and then they're like, "Hey, let's try something new," and they got a new. They like hooked up with the chick, and they both realized like, "Hey, You know,
You got some people. It works. I'm not saying it's impossible.
You be boy,
my-
I
it
swear
did
to
work.
you
I'm
be
big
acting
on
like
numbers, though, bro.
It's
Like,
weird.
Look, I'm just big on percentages.
On face
like,
value,
he
it's
be
just
acting
weird.
like that. Him and
Nah,
my
look.
brother be acting like that's
This
so
what I'm
impossible.
saying. He's
boy.
lying. He capping. No, this
Not
what I'm
capping.
saying. This what I'm saying. What I'm saying is though, it's that shit damn near like almost an anomaly a little bit. Like if
It
it's
is an
if
anomaly.
it's 6 billion people in the world, how many people do you really think genuinely got that shit going on?
Because for the most part,
I mean,
all
everybody
be
can't
saying.
have it going
But that's
on
me,
though.
my point though. Like I'm saying, I'm just trying to say like we can't just say yes. Oh,
Yeah, no, yeah, it's not for everybody.
Because you might, the other person might not feel that same way. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I would say 8 out of 10 of those polygamous relationships are on some weird level shit.
Because think about
But the other 2 that aren't, hey, they
you get what I'm saying?
They make
I'm
it
work
work out.
This
whatever.
what I'm saying.
Good for
you
them.
read that all 3 of them love each other the same. Like I do that for you, like I do for you know what I'm saying. All
Right.
2 of us. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's impossible. Go ahead though, Tay Boogie.
Boy, you is funny.
Go ahead,
boy.
do whatever. Say what y'all gotta say. I stand on what I said. I stand in business tonight.
Boy, you
Damn
is
it.
funny.
Come on.
Keep it a buck, Snoop. You think this the worst shape the world has been in?
Yes, sir. It's bad, bro.
Like even like knowing what you know about the Great Depression,
Yeah.
all that. You think this is like
it happened on my birthday too, October 29th, 1929. Yes, sir. It's the worst, bro. It's terrible. Like I said, it's no. You can't even talk to nobody. You can't tell nobody nothing. Like for instance, me and you, Tay. Just cause we not rich, a lot of motherfuckers think we can't tell them a goddamn thing, and that's why I say it's fucked up, bro. Like. Even I ain't gonna lie to you. Even like if I hate to even say the word homeless, but like even somebody who less fortunate come talk to me, I sit and listen.
Yeah, it's a jewel
Who
in
the
there.
fuck am I? You get what I'm saying?
Not fact.
Like who the fuck am I? We won't even sit down and listen, bro. Like I'm stubborn as fuck. I'm prideful, but I sit my ass down and listen. If I can feel your energy and I know you coming from a good place, you get what I'm saying? I sit down and listen, bro. We real life won't even sit down and listen. So even from that perspective, a lot of people don't have. Some that drive them, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not self-driven, don't have, they feel like some of their goals are unrealistic. It's just bad. Violence is terrible. This is definitely the worst times, bro, by far. What about you?
I think everything just wide open.
Yeah, it is.
Like everything.
You don't know. It's like you don't know what to expect.
Like from the commercials to
Yeah.
the stuff they portray on the commercials. I ain't gonna get off into that because
Yeah,
I'm not
yep,
bashing
yep.
nobody.
Yep.
I got family that's like that
Yeah.
too, that I love, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's wide open.
Yep. It's
The murders is at an all-time high.
you got people without
Disrespect.
Yeah, you, like these fucking and like I said, that's why social media. That's why I said social media is so important. Like what we post, like that's why I'm standing on that. What we see,
Everybody comedians are freaks.
and you seen what they posting.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I be looking.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
I be
But, like,
scrolling,
but
I be
that's-
looking, but I don't be posting it.
Like yeah, but
But
that's
that's
what's-
all down my
that's what's going
timeline for
on.
sure.
And that's why I say like yeah, but this is easily the worst times, man. It's unpredictable. The weather's unpredictable. Shit, you can walk outside. I mean, right now it's fucking hot. I mean, tomorrow
Nah, it might start hailing.
it might
Remember
start hailing. Yeah, like so.
Rocks.
Yeah, this the worst times, bro. But at the same time, it's the best time. I feel like for people who strong minded. You know what I'm saying? It's our time. All right. I got one last question for you, Boogie.
Let's go. I got one more.
If you could tell your younger self anything, what would it be? And then ask me yours, and we go get up out of here.
If I could tell my younger self anything, what would it be? Take your time.
Take your time.
I think I was so in a rush, like you say, part of probably like how I was raised up, then things I was trying to accomplish. So I think I was more so in a rush to like have my freedom, be on my own, not realizing it's hard as hell being on your own.
It is,
You
bro.
know, in certain instances, you lose people. People that you love probably can't be there for you like that, or you can't be there for them like that. So I think I would have told myself to take my younger self. I would have told my younger self to take time, take your time.
It's a good one. And for me, stay patient. Same thing. Stay patient.
My last one. Keep it a buck, Snoop. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Any superpower, what would it be? Damn. I'm gonna just say I would like to have like probably Magneto.
Something like Magneto.
Yeah.
What about you, Jansen?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's Magneto definitely goes hard. I mean, that's definitely the most useful one. But I mean, I'd be just happy just being able to fly.
I said that.
But then I was thinking about it like not too long ago. Like if you could just fly, you'd be so useless.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like if you didn't have like superhuman strength, you'd get up high in the sky. You'd be like, God damn, it's cold as a bug.
You won't come down.
Right. And the wind be whipping your eyes. You can't see shit.
You ain't
So,
bullshit.
like, yeah, I think your
Okay.
Magneto is the real one.
I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah.
Professor X for me.
Professor X, that's a real good
Or
one, too.
Wolverine, because he can regenerate.
Hey, well, that was episode 6. It was a good one. If y'all could, we'd like y'all feedback on tonight's episode. Like I said, make sure y'all follow social medias. Like I said, comment, all that type of good stuff. Like I said, I was your host tonight, Santana.
Coach Tay, like he said, y'all, if y'all enjoyed it, like, comment, share for us. And, we see y'all, next week? Yeah.
Next
see y'all
week.
next week.
As always, appreciate y'all for having us. It's truly a blessing, man. It's the platform for the people. We'll see y'all next week.
Thank y'all. Appreciate everybody for tapping in again.